Oh my gosh, okay, cool. Well, 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 well.
Work, 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 work. You see me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. You saw me better work, 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 work. When you walk a line.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Obviously, I'm here for another video for y'all, and this is a story time video. Because, you know, I have stories and I need to tell it, you know, like I'm old school story makers, you know. But yeah, basically, this is going to be a quick little video, you know, a quick little one. So, this is going to be anyway, this is gonna be the story time of when I was nearly on TV. I'm joking. So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. I'm gonna do this whole thing again. So, basically, I'm gonna do a story time for y'all of the time that I was nearly on TV. Like, I was nearly on TV. Like, I was so close. Like, so close. And I mean so close. I mean, like, the camera crew, they were all there. Like, I'm really deep in this. Actually, mad, you know. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. I was in, what year was I in? I think I was in year 7. Yeah, so I was in year 7, right? And Channel 4 were doing a TV show. And they were like asking people who wants to be in it. Like, bearing in mind, Channel 4 did shows like, oh, like kids are home alone kids, like kids basically, like, they put kids, like 12 kids in the house, and they'll give them an allowance, and then they'll see who, like, looks after who runs who, like. But in that show, there were bullies bullying these other kids. These other kids were pretending to smoke, and the parents would be there to watch in a different building, but the kids didn't know this. So yeah, so basically, I saw Channel 4 offering this TV show. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all what the show is, but I'm gonna give you little hints. I'm gonna give you hints, okay? So, where I'm literally typed it in, and they accepted. So I was like, okay, cool, cool. So they were telling me about, they were asking me questions like my age, my height, my weight, if I've been on TV before, you know, the standard stuff. Like, so I'm like, I've typed it all in, So I had to go to to get the information I needed. I had to go to the GP and get the stuff I needed to get. Okay, let me just say this now. Disclaimer, yeah, this has nothing to do with sex. There's no sexual show, nothing, no sexification, none of that crap. I would never do that. So I had to go GP, get my stuff, get the stuff I needed, the information, and reply to them. And then a couple of days later, I got an email saying, "Yeah, you've been accepted." Da, 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 da. So I'm like, oh, 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 I've been accepted. So I was happy. So I went and told my mum. I was like, yeah, by the way, like, I basically signed up for a TV show, and I basically, yeah, I told her like, yo, I signed up for a TV show, and basically they accepted. And yeah, I told her, and I told her the show, and she was like, are you serious? You really want to do this? And I was like, well, if it can help me, then yeah, I don't see why not. Why, if it can help me, like, help me in my life, like, why not do it? So the TV crew message saying, yeah, so we're gonna come on this day, to film some stuff, film you in your natural place, So I'm like, yeah, cool. But then I remembered before that I had to tell my youth club, because I was like, yo, can a TV crew come in here? Can I get like permission from you guys? And then they were like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, because I'm going to be on a TV show, and basically they're gonna follow me around for a whole day. So, and because I come here like a lot, so I need to get permission for you guys, like, right? And they're like, yeah, okay, good, thanks for telling us, So the TV crew come like 2 weeks later, and this is during the summer. The TV crew come like 2 weeks later or whatever, and oh well, the TV crew come like 2 weeks later, and they're proper like, yeah, there's bare people coming in my house. There's bare people in my house, bare camera crew and all this, and 2 people interviewing me and my mum. So it's all cool, ha ha ha. So they were like, oh, we need you to go basically record yourself upstairs, whatever you want, record yourself talking about who you look up to, like who you think is the ideal thing. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I take the little camera. They give me some nice camera, some nice camera, like a proper digital camera. So I take it upstairs. I'm laying in my bed in my room, and I'm just like, the ideal person who I wish I could be. I really wish I could be or meet Terry Crews, because man, he is funny. He's jokes. He's cheap. He's saving money, which I need to learn. He's hench, muscly. I need to learn his secrets. So I'm proper praising this guy, like, yo, I need to meet this person. So I'm in my room for a good 10 minutes just talking about Terry Crews, yeah. And I come downstairs and the people are like, okay, so you've done it. And I'm like, yeah, I've done it. Thank you. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. So who did you pick? And I was like, Terry Crews. And they're like, who? And I'm like, Terry Crews, the comedian, like the funny guy, the really hench black guy, like the funny one in like White Chicks and all that. And they're like, oh, I've never seen White Chicks. And then I was like, oh, and what about Everybody Hates Chris? No, never seen that. And I'm like, he was in My Wife and Kids as well in a couple episodes. And they're like, never seen that too. And I was like, oh. And then they were like, okay, we don't know who that is. So I'm like, but everyone should know who Terry Crews is. He's fucking funny. Like, yeah. But then they were like, oh no, we don't know him. So if possible, can you pick someone else? Like, can you pick someone like Daniel Radcliffe or Channing Tatum or something like that? And I'm like, really, nigga? So I have to do the whole video again, and I had to pick. I picked Channing Tatum because he's the only person I could think of at that time, because I was like, ugh, there's no one else. So I was just talking a lot of crap, like I was lying basically about him. And then yeah, so they were like, okay, now we need to film you eating, and I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, we need to, like, we actually have to film you eating so we can put it on the promo. So I'm like, okay, fine. So in the video, I remember they filmed me. I was watching TV. Like, I would just be there actually watching TV. I was eating, but I made myself like noodles. They would come into the kitchen. I made myself noodles, but my mum wanted to cook me some extra things. She wanted me to have pounded jam, stew, everything. And bearing in mind, when I was a kid, I was like a coon. I didn't care. When I was a kid, I was a coon, because I was like, no, I don't want people to see me eating this stuff. No, I'm going to get embarrassed. So I was like, no, I'll just have noodles, but I'll take some of the stew. So they properly recorded my mum cooking all of this stuff, and then I came in and I was like, no, I don't want that. No, I want noodles. Had a little tantrum or whatever. So I just made myself, and recorded me cooking noodles, like noodles and the stew and the Maggi cubes and the seasoning, mix it all together, and recorded me eating, proper zooming into my face and my mouth while I'm eating. So now it comes, they've done all that. Then they said they're going to come back and then a week later to discuss the final stuff. And then I move into the house that I'm going to be in for like 6 weeks. So my mum already agreed that I can miss the first 2 weeks of school because it was like not needed. So yeah, so before, it's literally a week before I'm about to move in now. They've come back to finalize stuff and everything was so close. When I mean so close, I was so close to be on the show, yeah. Okay, I might as well just say the show, innit? Bearing in mind, guys, I lived with, I didn't live, like, in my area, I didn't hang around with black people, bearing in mind in my area. And my sister was on holiday. Because normally my sister would tell me, you're not doing this, you're not going to embarrass the family, this, that, and the other. When I mean embarrass the family, I feel like if I went on that thing, I would have embarrassed the family. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to be on TV anyhow. Like, I was dumb. But basically, I was so close to being on Super Size for Super Skinny Kids. Like, I was so close to being on that show. And my mum even agreed that I can go on it, So we were nearly there, I think this was a sign from God, It was a sign from God. Because as it was about to happen, the people were like, okay, we need all these details, And I'm like, okay, cool, haha. Then they're like, oh, so we need your passport and your mum's passport, this, that, and the other. And my mum was like, huh? So the woman's like, oh, we need your passports to do this check, da da da. And my mum was like, sorry, what do you mean passports? Why do you need our passports? So I'm thinking, to see if we're the real people, like, if we're legal in this country. And my mum was like, I don't want to show you my passport. Now, bearing in mind, when my mum said that, I was suspicious. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not in this country illegally. I'm here illegally. Oh my god, I'm an immigrant. But then my mum was like, no, I'm not showing you my passport. And they're like, oh, we weren't able to continue. Da, da, da. I'll have to talk to my supervisor if we're allowed. And my mum was like, okay, cool, okay, fine, okay, I don't care. I'm not showing you our passports. And I'm like, it's not that deep, Mum. It's not that deep. And she's like, no, I'm not showing them our passports. And then the woman called her supervisor and she was like, oh, then the supervisor, oh, we can't do it then. So she comes off the phone and she's like, oh, my supervisor said without the passports we weren't able to do it because something happens at the end and we need your passports. And my mum was like, well, okay, cool. If we're not doing it, then you can get out of my house now. My mum was ripping rude and I was like, wow. I was like, wow. And my mum was like, okay, you can get out. The people packing their stuff to them. My mum was like, okay, hurry up then, go. You're not filming anymore. Like, go. You should have packed your stuff time ago. I don't know why you guys were just, all of you were sitting here. Go, like, go. So they all packed their stuff and left. And all I can think about was, my mum has again. She's really ruined my chance. She's really ruined it. Just to find out, I think they went out of passports because they took the kids to a trip or whatever. But at the same time, I see where Mom's coming from. I'm so happy I didn't go on that show. I can't lie, because where are those kids now? They're probably fat again. And yeah, it's all mad. Like, once again, I am so happy I did not go on that show. I'm so happy I did not go on that show. So yeah, guys, this is like, yo. You don't need to go on a TV show to lose weight. Honestly, you could just go and walk around, do something. Like, but the thing is, yeah, I wasn't even a lazy kid-ish. Like, when I say lazy, I didn't want to do, like, washing the plates and all that. But if it comes to running around, I was actually active. Like, I'd play football. I'm playing run-outs. I'm playing rounders. I'm playing tennis. I went swimming. My friend, I also played manhunt. And I would always be the one that's it. Because I would always get the black shoe change or black shoe. Or rock, paper, scissors, or 40-40 it, or home, family. No, I think that's because we played 40-40 home a lot, and because I was lazy, when everyone's running proper far, I'm running and I'm hiding right next to where you were, so then I can just quickly run to homie and I'll just stay on homie the whole time. So I'll be safe. It's so calm, like, I was so lazy, but yeah, no. But yeah, guys, that's the time I was nearly on TV, channel, What's that show? I was about to say, come down with me. What's that show called? What is it called? Not Embarrassing Bodies. Oh my god. What show was it? What show? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's okay. No, I was gonna say Man vs. Food. Oh my god. What's that show called? Oh my god. Super Size for Super Skinny. That's it. That's the time I was nearly on Super Size for Super Skinny Kids. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Like, thank you for watching. I'll have another story time soon. I'm trying to prank my flatmates. So I'm trying to be as quiet as possible so they don't hear it. I'm trying to prank them, because if I can prank them, I swear to God, like, we've been in prank wars where I will open my door and they're there just screaming, I'm shaking, I'm jumping, I've broken a plate already. So I'm ready to prank my friends. I'm ready to prank them. But I'm not sure, but they watch my videos, so it's a piss take at the same time. So yeah, no, they can watch it, but I will still get them, and I will still film the pranks. Oh yes, bet on it. Bet on it. Deuces.